gehad. Ek dink nie ons het goed gespeel nie. Ek dink WP het baie goed, Stormers het baie goed begin na eerste 20 minute. Ons het hard beklei om terug te kom en ons was in die wedstryd die hele tyd. Ongelukkig weer 'n sagte 3 afgestaan in die tweede helfte, maar ja, ons moet hom op die ken vat, bly vir die bonuspunt. Net harder werk van hier af.
Wat het deur jou kop gegaan toe jy sien die Stormers hardloop daai bal van agter hulle doel en af jy besef dit is ons kans om daai een belangrike punt.
Ek het geweet hulle gaan probeer vir 'n bonuspunt, jy weet, ek het nie gedink hulle gaan die game doodmaak. Dit kom hulle gelukkig dat ons die turnover gekry en gaan druk, jy weet, so dit was vir ons nodig geweest.
Coach, just your general thoughts on the match?
As I said, I think we had enough chances to win this one. We fight really well, to come back from 14-0 behind. We in the game the whole game. That soft try in the second half cost us, and then we had opportunities in the second half. Didn't make the final passes and stuff, but that's rugby. That's the way it goes.
So why do you think you guys started so slowly?
The Stormers start very fast. I mean, they really put us under lots of pressure in that first 20 minutes. I mean, they just really outplayed us that first 20 minutes, and then we woke up a bit late and come back, but it was difficult to catch up the whole time.
What was your message at halftime? Because you guys really came out of the blocks, flying out of the blocks rather.
We just said to the guys they must calm down. I mean, I thought we panicked a bit in the first half. Said we're good enough. We're a good enough team to beat the Stormers here at Newlands, and and we came close to that.
Coach, do you feel those sort of HRASS tests and those kind of things during the first and second half affected your rhythm really to kind of get going?
Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, to lose to great backs, it's really difficult. But there's no excuses. I mean, that's the way the game goes.
Julle het 'n wedstryd in die hand en wen gaan seker vorentoe ononderhandelbaar wees.
Ja, vir al die games op beloftes. Ek dink die wedstryd op beloftes is dalk moet wen. Jy weet, maar dit is 'n groot wedstryd wees. Jy weet, die Waratahs is 'n goeie span, dan is die Crusaders en dan gaan ons op die toer, jy weet, so daar's nog baie rugby oor, daar's nog 7 wedstryde oor vir die uitspelronde, so ek dink regtig ons het die span om dit nog te maak.
En voel jy daar's meer druk in die Suid-Afrikaanse konferensie omdat dinge so gepak is daarbo?
Nee, verseker, ek meen enige span kan in 1 naweek bo eindig, jy weet, as die Stormers vandag 'n bonuspunte kry, was hulle ook bo ons. Jy weet, so dit is druk, jy weet, maar dis vir al die spanne dieselfde.
And would you agree with the coach when he said you perhaps panicked a bit in the first half?
Yeah, it could have looked that way. I think we just took a few too many chances, I guess, with that ball in hand. But the actual feeling we had is just it's simple as rugby 1-on-1. They got a lot of game line, and we couldn't stop them. They won that battle, and that's probably the first battle you got to win. We knew it was coming. We were ready for it, but unfortunately we couldn't win the game line.
What do you make of the standard of today's derby? Just generally speaking, do you think the standard was quite high?
Yeah, there was a lot of intensity. It was very physical. I think handling-wise, there's probably a lot of errors, but that's Super Rugby. Oaks are going to take more chances, and it's going to be a bit more risky, risky rugby. But which is fine. We've got to try stuff at Super Rugby. But the intensity and the physicality was brilliant.
Andre, 2011 is 8 years ago. You guys lost 1 year, if I recall correctly. What makes this place so difficult as a Bulls Super Rugby team to come in?
I don't know. It's a tough one. We think about it a lot. We were really up for this one. We really wanted to break that streak. It's a tough place. Stormers always have a quality side. When you play at home, for some reason there's just something extra in your body and in your mind to execute. So we knew it was going to be tough, but I mean we came 1 point short, and it's not good enough, but it's a great effort from the boys.
You had the opportunity with some time on to rather go for goal, but you went to the corner where you had them sort of under the pump and they defended very well. In hindsight, do you think getting the 3 points and coming back on attack again could have worked for you guys?
No, they did the same again. They gave two penalties away for collapsing them all. Ref gave them a warning, and they were on the brink of a yellow card. So if you got decided under that much pressure, you got to keep going for it.
Wanneer jullie vanaf die kant je gevoel van die wedstrijd in het algemeen?
Ja, het is 'n baie fisiese, baie intense wedstryd geweest. Soos altyd tussen die Bulls en die Stormers. Een of twee geleenthede wat ons nie gevat het nie en hulle daai een in die tweede helfte gevat van daai een skop af wat nie uit was nie en dit was dalk 'n verskil geweest op die dag, maar baie goeie wedstryd. Ek dink as beide spanne kan voorbeeld by die intensiteit en fisiesheid wat ons gewys het vandag, kan ons goed doen vorentoe.
Pote, net laastens, het sy die Stormers sien oefen die week waar hulle geoefen het vir daai lynspoed van julle, hulle het bietjie baie meer buite geskep deur agterom die randes te speel. Het julle dit verwag dat hulle daarvoor sal opwees vir dat?
Ons het geweet hulle gaan die bal skuif. Jy weet hulle het basies niks gehad om te verloor nie, maar hulle het baie druk op hulle gehad. Hulle was desperate en hulle het hulle kans nie beter gebruik en soos jy sê, hulle het regtig die bal gegee en baie reward gekry op.
Pote, just quickly, what's the latest on Jesse?
Jesse, we don't know. He will go for a scan. It's injured his ankle, so we'll see on that. And then Berger got a really bad knock on the eye, and we're really worried about that because there's blood inside his eye, so he's going to see. He's going to the hospital quickly.
Anyone else? Injured was?
No, I think that was it. That's the two worst guys. Oh, and Jade Stachlin. I think we're worried about his cheekbone.
Mooi stem. Sou mens mooi wees hoor.
Just Jade and
Jade, yeah, it's also a concussion, and I think we're worried about his cheekbone.
net laastens dan ook scrims vir jou was seker na daai eerste skrim waar hulle strafskop afgedwing het julle net teruggekom en hulle daar aangevat voor.
Nee, ek is baie gelukkig. Dit is een aspek wat baie goed was van ons vandag was ons skramwerk. Jy weet, ons werk baie hard aan. Ek dink daar iemand doen 'n groot werk. Jy weet net is maar so die stit wat vandag gespeel speel almal vir 'n plek in die spelmogspan. Ek dink Lizo en Trevor het lande opgesteek.
Pote, with the overall conference and the SA conference being as tight as it is, I mean, there's not too many points between sort of second place and you look down to sort of bottom half even. There's not too much space between them. How important is it that you escape here with at least a bonus point?
We went for the bonus point, the penalty that Polly couldn't convert, and then luckily for us they started to run and we get the turnover and we got the bonus point at the end.
Coach, at your first season as a Super Rugby coach for the Bulls, how would you score yourself so far?
You have to win. I mean, at this stage we got 5 out of 9. That's not good enough. That's just not good enough. But I still believe we can do it. We got the team, and I've got to believe that these guys can go all the way.
When you say all the way, as Super Rugby,
Super Rugby, yes.
captains.
Yes.
Thank you everyone.
Thanks, guys.